Surprise! We've got to look at your forecast. We're talking a nice warm up in store this week. I'll have that coming up. We made it up to a high this afternoon in those lower 60s. Still seeing that high outside right now, 61 here in town. Donovan, you guys are going to be right around that currently as well, but temperatures dropping off overnight, although still staying above the average as we head into your overnight time frame. So by midnight, expecting to be right around 43, by 6 a.m. right around 36 degrees. And then if you are trying to figure out what to do to get the kids off to the bus stop tomorrow morning, you're still going to need some light jackets, but you probably won't need them on the way home. So it's going to be about 39 degrees by 8 a.m. Winds will be out of the west about 5 to 10 miles an hour, and we will be warming up into the afternoon into those upper 60s. About 69 is what I'm expecting to be the high for your Monday. Now we do have some rain chances and some rain snow chances still to tell you about. I'll have that here pretty soon. For now, Alex, back to you.
All right.
I've got to look at your forecast. We're talking a nice warm up in store for a good portion of your week. I'll have that when we come back. We made it up to a high this afternoon, actually 61, and it's where we're sitting at right now. Our morning low was 21, which is just a little bit below the average for this time of year. Usually we should be in those upper 20s, but we made it up higher than that for our high, and we're going to stay higher than that for our high as we go over the next couple of days. This time last year, only in those lower 50s, and we're not breaking any records. 76 was the record that had previously that has been set. So currently 61 still in here in town, and as we go into the next couple of hours, our temperatures are going to be dropping off, but still staying above the average, and we're not seeing any wind chill as we go into the evening time frame with that. Winds sticking around fairly strong also, looking at them out of the south-southwest, about 22 miles an hour currently, and cloud cover is going to be non-existent as we go into the next day, and then we're going to start to see that rolling in with the chance for some rain-snow mix coming back in the forecast. But the good news is that it's not going to stick, and we're not going to see it sticking around for very long at that as with these warm temperatures. So by 9 o'clock, I expect us to be close to around those lower 50s into those upper 40s, mostly clear skies throughout your evening time frame. Then by midnight, getting down into those lower 40s. 6 a.m. rolls around. We're going to be starting off the day a little bit above the average for this time of year. Still going to need a light jacket as you're heading out the door, but as we head into your afternoon tomorrow, you won't be needing it. We're going to be close to 70 degrees. It's been so long since that's happened. I'm very excited about that fact. So here's your futurecast going into tonight. You can continue to see our winds fairly strong out of the south-southwest, about 15 to 20 miles an hour with some gusts up to about 25. Overnight low coming in about 35 degrees, so we're staying above freezing, which is nice. And we're also going to be mostly clear, so it'd be a good night to go stargazing with the warmer temperatures than what we have had. Now here's your futurecast going into tomorrow afternoon. We are going to see our winds shifting more to come in just out of the west, and they'll die down slightly. So it's still going to be a little on the breezy side tomorrow, but not as bad as today. Our high, 69 degrees, warmer than what we should be at for sure. And those winds out about 5 to 10 miles an hour out of the west. Now, as far as rain, snow chances go, we do have a slight chance as we're going into your Tuesday evening to see kind of a rain-snow mix. I don't think this is going to stick, especially when you're looking at our temperatures way above that average going into your Thursday again. And then into your Friday, still sticking around 60 degrees. And then Saturday comes in, and we're getting into a high of about 57 with another chance for some rain in the forecast for your Saturday and into your Sunday. So it'll be nice to get some of that spring weather in the mix there. Alex, back to you.
The tweet seen around the world. It was Ellen DeGeneres' selfie at the Oscars, and it broke the record with more than 3 million people retweeting it. Now, one Texas man trying to top that. Terry Shipman sent the tweet 3 days ago. The selfie of the 65-year-old structural engineer and his 2 dogs has more than 164,000 retweets, but Shipman from Beaumont, Texas, was only joking about breaking the record.
I tweeted it to my son, who was at a Houston Rockets game at the time, and I asked him to retweet it, and I just said, maybe we can beat the Oscar retweets, jokingly.
Now you can actually help Shipman break that record. His handle on Twitter is Terry_Shipman. There you see it right there on the screen, so you can go find that picture. You can retweet it.
It was kind of an adorable man with dog picture.
I suppose. I mean, I can't argue with that. They were adorable dogs. He seemed like a nice guy. I'll retweet it.
I was actually planning to do that as well.
There you go. There's 2 more.
2 more retweets. I guess that's
Retweets, which is hard for me to say.
Here's your forecast for this week. It's amazing, as always, when I give the forecast, right? Going into your day tomorrow, it's going to be in the upper 60s. Wow, I know, right? And then into Tuesday, we do have about a 50% chance for some rain, snow mix in the evening. Not going to be sticking, but our temperatures overnight will be dropping down below freezing for a short period of time, and then warming back up to the upper 40s for your Wednesday, and then into the 60s again as we head towards your weekend. Saturday and Sunday, though, we have another chance for some rain in the evening on Saturday and pretty much throughout your Sunday, and temperatures just about where we should be at going into that point.
I tell you what, that looks like a fine week ahead.
It is going to be gorgeous.
And we should get all the rain. Just let the rain come,
Spring.
because we
Ready
don't want
for
another.
spring, so
Yeah,
perfect.
That's perfect for spring. All right, thanks for joining us here at 5. We are, of course, back at 9 with more news, more weather. Hope to see you then.